It's your boy, Colton Havens, aka Mr. Hype. Super excited for you to be here watching. Okay, do you remember making your first sale? I'm going live right now. So if you are watching the replay or you're on the YouTube video, I'm going live twice a day through a November. Okay, we're doing it at 8 a.m. and then we're doing it at 5 p.m. I know this live is late. I had a client call right before this, so not a big deal. But today we're talking about making our first sale. How come you think, leave the comments, how come you think it's not common knowledge that people can earn a living from selling products people need? Why do you think that is? My opinion is because it would free the masses. Okay, because if everybody knew that they could earn money from just talking to people about things that they already need, the majority of the masses wouldn't need a full-time job. They wouldn't need to be a robot, because you have to actually think for yourself. If you're a business owner, right? You're a business owner, you're running a business, you have to make sales regularly. It's mainly one of our biggest focuses as business owners, isn't it? Well, so when I first started earning sales, when I got into the sales world of things, I was probably 20, 22. I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings at the time, but I hated it, right? I was wanting something different. So I just applied to all these jobs. There was this one job. No one told me it was a sales job, by the way. It was just a job interview. All they told me was, Colton, you have the personality for that. And in my brain, I'm like, yeah, dude, I can do anything. And the people that truly believe they can do anything because they have the mental principles to back them, like they know how to show up on time, they know how to show up resilient, they know how to adapt and learn through feedback to become better. Those people are the people that are unstoppable. Okay, they get knocked down, they get back up, and those are us. You and me are those people, because we're business owners, right? But so anyways, regardless of that, I get this job interview and I go to the mall. The job interview is at the mall. And I show up to this mall kiosk. You guys remember the mall kiosks? And I'm looking around, and on the kiosk, they have these pictures. There's a big sign that says 19 portraits for $20. The guy that is interviewing me, he's like, okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to stop people that are walking in the mall, and you're going to tell them, hey, you can get 19 portraits for $20. And I'm like, hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. I'm a big family man. One out of 6 kids. I was like, we've never had a professional family picture taken before, ever. This is perfect, because it costs hundreds of dollars to get family photos, right? And so he goes, okay, just start talking to people. So I start talking to people in the mall, and there's this young couple. I stopped them, show them what they get. They gave me $20, and then they got their certificate and they left. And then I take that $20 to the guy interviewing me. I go, here you go. And he goes, no, 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 you keep that money. That's how you get paid. And I'm like, looking at the 20 bucks, I was like, you're gonna pay me to talk to people? And I got super excited and started running down the hallway. I'm like, sir, miss. And I'm like, look, family pictures. And then the guy interviewing me, he's like, no, no, dude, you gotta come back here. You can't run after people. Okay, you have to stay within 3 feet of this kiosk, and they have to come to you. I was like, okay, cool. And then that weekend, I earned like $800 in 3 days. I'm selling a $20 item, talking to probably 200 to 300 plus people per day, just to sell 10 to 15 to 20 sales per day, right? You're talking about 20 plus, and that's a really good day, especially in that field. Now, fast forward a couple weeks, and I'm not making any sales at all. Okay, you know what it's like when you are making sales consistently, and then you're like, oh, dude, I figured it out, and then all of a sudden you have no sales at all, right? You ever been there? Oh, that sucks, dude. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on, brother? Thanks for the love, bro. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate your attention, man. We're talking about our very first sale that we've ever made, and this was mine. I'm working in the mall kiosks. Now, the consistency of sales didn't show up until I started. Where is it? Until I started personal development. Hang on. So the first book I ever read, so What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, and Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, because after I had, what's up, Jeremy? What's going on, man? Yeah, brother. Yeah. And I didn't start getting consistent with sales until I started reading consistently. So Rich Dad Poor Dad was the first book that I read because I actually had money blocks. Isn't it crazy that you have money blocks in your own head? Like you won't allow yourself to earn an X amount of money because literally your brain can't handle it. Right. And everybody, this is a different number. Some people that's 100K a year. Some people it's $1,000 a week. Some people it's, you know, $1 million a year, 50K a month, those kind of things. Right. But it's our money. Our brain works like a thermostat with money. It's just set at a temperature. If you make a whole lot, you're going to eventually go back. If you lose a whole lot, you're eventually going to go back. And that's how our brain works for money, which is crazy. And I didn't really understand that or believe that until I started working full-time in full commission sales, working at mall kiosks. Okay. That was the first time I ever experienced sales. Why do you think, Jeremy, people don't tell you that sales is a good career or sales is an actual thing that you can do? Because up until that point, I just worked hard labor jobs. I worked construction, I worked oil field, I was working fast food at the time, right? I'm 22, but I've done a lot of, I was a welder. I've done a lot of things. I drove semi trucks, right? But I didn't know that you could get paid to talk to people, right? And us as business owners, that's literally our job, is to network and talk to more people, find out more people that want our products, and then we have to have a sale. And the important thing to know about sales is when you're doing it right, it's something that somebody else needs that you can provide, and you just need to be able to talk in a way that it makes sense for them to actually want to buy the product, right? You don't have to be sleazy or salesy. A lot of times it's just common sense. But as we know, common sense isn't so fucking common. People don't think they have value, so that it's hard for them to ask others to buy something. What a great, wow, what a great comment, Jeremy. Thank you. That's an excellent comment. That's where it starts, right? Value. How much do you value yourself? Do you think you're worthy? When I was training sales reps, so I eventually bought into this sales gig. I bought into the franchise and I ran it as my own business for several years too. So hiring, firing people, photographers, booking things, all that stuff. Especially when there's some, yeah, I think that comes from the lack of self-confidence. Don't you agree, Jeremy? Where people don't value themselves because they're not confident enough in themselves, right? I remember teaching people how to do sales, and majority of the time I had to ask themselves, I was like, if this was a fight, would you bet on yourself to win? Most people are going to say no, because they don't know they don't have the right skills, right? Just like in a fist fight, a lot of people will go into it unconfident because they have no idea what's going on. And that's how jumping into the sales world is for most people, right? And us as business owners, if we have adapted to just falling and getting back up and falling and getting back up, trying and getting the no and trying again and getting the no until we get the yes, those are the few people that actually make it through, is that resilience, right? So how do you think, Jeremy, people can value themselves more? What do you think makes it so someone will value themselves? My personal opinion, I think it just comes from having small wins. Okay. So like, and for instance, for Video Marketing Made Easy, I just tell people to post anything when they first start out. Okay. Now that's not the long-term play. Okay. We need to be more niche specific, industry specific and whatnot. But to get you out of your own way and to build confidence, I want you just to post anything to get views, to be like, look, you can post anything and get views. So now let's start posting about our business to get views, so that way they can turn into leads. But you got to get the mechanics. Just like in sales, you just got to get in front of people. If you have a good product, even if you're not fully ready or armed with the right objections on all those things, right? And most people aren't. It comes from practice and repetition. I'm sure, Jamie, I'm sure you have a similar story if you're running a business. So I'm assuming you are, but it's about starting, right? So building confidence comes from small wins. So especially when we are trying to grow our business, making videos regularly to reach more people to then create this sale, right? Because what I learned from my photography business is I don't want to be talking to 300 plus people per day working 12-hour days, because I would work from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. working in the malls, because as long as there was people there, I needed to make sales and I wanted to get good at it. And as long as I And no one had to tell me how long to work, where to go, if I could go to the bathroom, or how long I needed to eat for lunch. I got to decide all those things and still made a good living, right? Uh, um, but I feel like more people need to know that you can make a living from talking to people. Oh, I remember where we're going with that. Okay, so after I realized that I didn't want to do that, then I found video marketing, and I realized like, hey, I can reach hundreds of thousands of people with a video 24/7, 365, and be working on my business, and my video will be doing the selling for me. So instead of me physically having to go out and get in front of people, my video is going out and getting in front of people for me. How crazy is that? So now I can reach thousands of people with one video that I made one time that's only 10 minutes long, or however long the video is. Nowadays with short form video, you can reach thousands and thousands of people in 6 seconds. So just a 6-second video of you sitting at your desk and talking to your customer. So it doesn't have to be you actually talking like I am now. You can just have a video of you drinking coffee and the text on the screen is talking to your customer, right? And then that video can get thousands of views, and you build yourself a good landing page with ClickFunnels and collect that email and then sell a product. Okay. But that's how we automate our sales process in the 2022 and 2023 is going to be through videos or ads. Okay. And if you do both of them together, you want one free and one paid ad strategy. Traffic strategy, because the free one, especially if you're using YouTube, the free one is going to collect data for you. And then you can use your paid ads to follow those people around YouTube and lower your ad costs. And once you add organic with paid, your lead flow becomes consistent. Organic traffic, organic marketing works, but organic marketing works like lead, 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 nothing, 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 lead, nothing, lead, 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 nothing, lead, nothing, 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 lead, 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 nothing, nothing, lead. And that's how organic works. But when you do organic with paid, you get leads very, very regularly and consistently. Okay, so that way we can make these sales, because at the end of the day, if we can't get people to say yes or no to us or our products, we will not be making any money. Okay, do you agree with that, Jeremy? Go ahead and type agree down there in the comments if you agree. You just need to get people to say yes or no to your products. I think it's about focusing on helping someone to get what they want. Start small and grow from there. Absolutely, right? I think that's where people get this most mixed up when it comes to selling. Jeremy agrees. Hell yeah. I think they get messed up when they say selling people. I think it's got a bad rap, but us as business owners, we have to become the best salesman in our business. Do you agree with that? Because at the end of the day, nobody is going to believe in your business as much as you do, because our business is a direct representation of us as people, right? How consistent am I? How disciplined am I? How tidy are things, right? And I'm going to admit, I'm not the most tidy person ever, but I am a huge action taker. And what I've found is if you're a big action taker and you can create sales and momentum, you can hire people to organize basically the mess afterwards and get it real nice and clean. Now, that's what I did with a lot of my projects starting out, and just because it's about getting on. Yes, communication, the problem you help solve, right? And not only that, I think, Jeremy, is how do you communicate the problem you solve clearly? Because if I ask, have you ever asked a business owner, Jeremy, what they do? And they're like, it's complicated. Okay, if you can't tell me what you do in one sentence, then there's no way in hell I'm going to give you money. People want confidence. They want to know that you know your shit. So when someone says, hey, Colton, what do you do? I say, I teach business owners how to get more leads using organic video. Okay, that's what I tell them. And then people will go, oh, okay, cool. And now we can have a conversation that's going to lead hopefully into a sale or just a great conversation. Normally when I'm with business owners, it's not normally into a sale. It's just into a really good conversation, because we can find a middle ground, because they're like, oh, I also try to do this for leads. And I just like to figure out what other businesses are doing to generate leads for their business. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times it comes down to the exact same principles. They're just getting in front of more people than their competitors are. They're getting more people to say yes and no to their product. It's that simple, right? So how do I get more people? Well, video is a great way to get in front of more people. You can make one live video like this, post it on your YouTube channel, just like I'm doing right now. That YouTube channel will stay up there 24/7, 365. Make sure that I rank it on the front page, okay? And I do that with keywords, everything I teach inside Video Marketing Made Easy, and then add some ads to it, right? Sometimes business owners, we try to get to the ads too quick. And we're like, I need people now. I need people today. Okay. And then we have to pay a lot of money to test something that we don't know works. Okay. And the way we can tell if something works is because organically, am I closing sales? Am I getting leads through just my organic video? And if I am, now it's time to scale it so I can do all my testing for free versus having to pay money to find out that it doesn't work to begin with. Okay. And yeah, communicating the problem clearly is one of the biggest problems every business owner seems to have. Not every business owner, I take that back, but the people that are crushing it, or the people that we look up to, they can clearly say what they do and their offer, right? Jeremy, can you tell me what you do in one sentence? For you watching on the replay, tell me what you do in one sentence. Use this chat, use this comments as a place to connect to other business owners that know what they're doing, right? So go ahead and leave a comment down there in the description on the comments. In one sentence, what do you do? Colton, I teach business owners how to create more leads, sales using organic videos, okay? Now, it's important that we post our videos across every single channel, okay? Why, Colton? My customers aren't because your customers are on every platform. And if you only focus on one platform, then you're only getting people from that platform when you can use the exact same video across all the other platforms. Okay. If you don't know how to post your videos to all the other platforms, what you do is you go get the PDF. So Video Marketing Made Easy.yescolton.com, and then you get the PDF. Okay. Get the PDF. I'm going to show you how you can post your videos across every single channel in less than 10 minutes a day, okay? So that way you can have the chance to reach your customers more and more and more, okay? So keep it super simple. Help business owners have the confidence to say no to bad fit projects and clients. Oh, that's interesting. So do you have like a course where you teach this? Do you have consulting then? Are you a consultant, Jeremy? To help people build confidence. I think confidence building needs to start like way back in like junior high, dude. Confidence needs to be that needs to be a freaking class in school, how to build confidence. That's what needs to happen, because that's what stops most of us, right? Even I fall victim to it. Done for you marketing. So you do ads and stuff for business owners that don't have confidence? Is that like the messaging? Because that's a unique take on things. Help business owners have confidence to say no to a bad fit project. So our messaging is, hey, say no to bad fits, right? I get that too, especially so as a marketer, as an agency owner, a lot of the times I know I can help my client, but I'm really asking myself, do I want to work with them? So I work with a landscape company and I help them get higher figure projects. Okay, cool. I like local business owners, man. Ads in the digital world. It's in the digital world, selling local stuff way easier than selling and cheaper than selling digital products trying to reach everybody in the world, right? That's cool, man. How long have you been doing that? Okay, and remember, guys, I'm going live twice a day in November. We're going at 8 a.m. and we're going at 5 p.m. Okay, I think I might even drop that time to 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, but for right now, it's 5 p.m. Just working on how we can reach more customers and connect with more like-minded people. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any of these updates. Go and get the PDF so you can reach more people at 10 minutes a day. Okay, it's Video Marketing Made Easy.yescolton.com PDF. Go get it. Okay. I used to say I help business owners get in front of their ideal clients. Maybe that would land better. Yeah, it needs to be yeah, that's good, dude. I mean that makes sense, right? So when I've realized that saying the word business owner isn't quite specific enough, because I also say, I teach business owners how to get more leads and sales using organic video, right? Um, so even I think maybe I should be a little bit more specific about the business owner type, right? I can say local business, I can say digital creators. A lot of mine is digital creators. So digital creators, I help digital creators get more leads and sales creating video. Maybe that's a little bit better, more targeted, right? And the thing with messaging, guys, is it just takes practice. Oh, that's a cool niche, man. Are you running ads for these people? Are you running like local ads? Because I'm starting a local ad right now for a welding company out here in Salt Lake. So we're going to start running ads probably tomorrow. We just got all the information. We're going to have to finish setting everything up tonight. But yeah, we got some local ads running for a welding company. So that's cool. I don't know if you're running local ads, local Google ads, or you're running their YouTube channel or whatnot, but that's how my brain works. I'm like, go YouTube right away. YouTube, because SEO you can do for free. You don't have to pay a bunch of money every month, and then you just run some local targeted ads to a specific location, and make sure your video ad is talking to the person that you want to work with a simple landing form that has the questions that go straight to a phone call. Simplest, especially for local business owners who just want to keep things simple and talk and help to their customers, right? Because you think this live is valuable, go ahead and type value down there in the comments down there below, my friend. Go ahead, let's see the word value down there in the comments because of what you've learned today. We're going again live tonight, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Don't miss it. We're going to be talking more sales, leads, marketing, how can we grow a business online. And I'll see you guys tonight at 5 p.m. Tell your friends, because this is going to be a chat live where we can meet more like-minded business owners such as yourself. Okay, go download the PDF so you can post your videos across every single channel on social media in less than 10 minutes a day to reach more of your customers and make it easy. Peace. I love you, my friend. I'll see you on the next one.